Hey guys, it's Full Cards here, live and direct from Montreal, Quebec, not Brooklyn, New York today. And today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bash open, bang open, ply open, rip and roar through this box of 5x7s of 1997, 1998 Pinnacle BeeHive. How interesting and fascinating will this break be? So these are 5x7s. There are 18 packs per box and 4 5x7 cards per pack. There are some golden portraits which are inserted 1 and 3, so I have 6 cards in the box. Autos are 1 and 12, so we should, in theory, get 1.5. We have a 150% chance of getting an auto. We have golden original autographs, which are 1 in 36, 50% chance. And team, 1 of 11 cards, which is 1.6 cards per box of those team cards. And then golden teams, which are 1 every 49, so 37% chance. So that's basically what is going on in this box. The other thing that we should reconcile and be cognizant and conscious of would be the fact that it would be the rookie year of Patrick Elias and Mike Johnson and Roberto Luongo for that matter. So those are cards we'd be targeting, looking for. Pierre Dagenet, who was with the Habs as well. And you can see it has a checklist on the box. So you can see how it runs 1 through 56. And then above that we have golden originals. We have CHL stars. So there's a lot of CHL stars within here. And there on the bottom, you see the odds. Huh. Isn't that fascinating? Isn't that interesting? Isn't that mind obliterating? So let's see what this thing looks like. It's very cramped over here in this little workspace we have going. So let's see what it looks like. Dun, dun, dun. Pretty nice. It's a big, bulky box that occupies a lot of real estate. And I'm trying to avoid having a background disaster. So let's pummel through these puppies. It'll be hard to sort them out. They all look very similar. There are gold parallels, all kinds of good stuff going on. So let's see what we get. Look at that. Bryan Berard, who is most noted for having lost an eye while playing the game. We all love so much. We have an Owen Nolan base. We have a Daniel Alfredsson base. And we do have a Marian Cesar CHL card, which probably would mean it's a rookie card. Those CHL cards tend to be rookie cards by definition. The one to look for is the Bobby Lou. There we have a Brendan Shanahan, a Dougie Gilmour, a Fedorov, Sergei Fedorov, and an Aaron Miller CHL card. This is what the back of the cards look like. A lot of information going on, a lot of columns, a lot of real estate on the back of this thing to occupy the facts and stats and figures and etc. These are pretty cumbersome to wield. So here we have a Keith Tkachuk, the dad of the present Tkachuks. There's a golden oldie original of Johnny Busick rocking the hair and then not rocking the hair. So that's kind of neat and nifty. That's kind of nice. I like that. And here is an Eric Lindros, and this is a golden portraits. So that's kind of cool, a golden portrait of Mr. Lindros. And we have a Yannick Perreault. So 18 packs, 4 cards per pack. The packs take a while to open up because they're so large. A lot of ripping, roaring, tearing, and wear. So here's Eddie the Eagle. Here we have this cool Peter Forsberg and a Trevor Linden. So the Trevor Linden, it just says that he's been traded, but I think it's sort of a base card. So this is one of those team photos, a BeeHive team photo. And it would happen to be of a man named Peter Forsberg, who I guess was drafted by Quebec back in the day. That's a team card. And then we have a Stefan Chernesky rookie card. Rookie CHL future card, if you will. Man, is this laborious. I can't believe how difficult it is to roar these puppies open. There's Alexei Yashin, first overall pick. Patrick Elias. So this is Patrick Elias's rookie card. Patrick Elias has played 20 years in the NHL, all with Your New Jersey Devils. He is a legend of our game, actually, with, I believe, some 1,200 games played. And, you know, there really aren't many players who stay on the same team, so it's kind of cool. It's a nice rookie card. Brian Leetch and a Daniel Tkachuk. Okay. Here we have a Mark Recchi, who you remember from Montreal Canadiens and Pittsburgh, etc., from playing within Pennsylvania. There's your golden oldie of Andy Bathgate. Which is kind of nice looking card. It's a base card, but those are nice. They're up at the top of the checklist. Then we have a golden portraits of Dominik Hasek. That is a pretty nice card, actually. I like that. The backs are the same as the other cards. And there we have the Wayner, still prime time. That was actually a couple years before his retirement, because these are 1997, 1998. He of course retired in 1999, having started in 1979. So a good 20 year was the point where he said enough is enough. And here is Jaromir Jagr. Here is Brett Hull. There's Ron Francis with gray in his hair. You probably also remember him from Hartford, probably Carolina for a bit. I gather, I guess. What does it say there? It's funny. Hey, it doesn't even have his teams on the back. And then we have a Bobby Lou. So we hit Bobby Lou's rookie card. Isn't that nice? It's kind of cool. Bobby Lou rookie card. CHL Future Star. Bobby Lou is third overall in the history of the game in games played by a goaltender. Can you guess who is in front of him? Only two players are in front of him, although he may be surpassed at some point. But the two players in front of him would obviously be Marty Brodeur and Patrick Roy, who are also the most winningest goaltenders in our sport. There's Jaromir Jagr, another Wayner for posterity. We didn't have enough Wayne going on. And we have a hit here, and it's an auto of Sergei Varlamov. He's a KHLer. I don't think he did much in the NHL, if anything at all. I think he had a game or two with St. Louis. But we did hit an auto of a KHLer, so that's kind of cool. And then we hit this Ted Lindsay, which is a base golden original. So that would have been our auto, I guess. We could potentially, theoretically, receive a second auto, which would be cool. School. Teemu Selanne, Paul Kariya. There's Patty LaFontaine. And then we have a Craig Hillier, which would be a rookie star. All right, then. Oh, so this is just a single card, and I believe it's the commemorative Willie O'Ree card. I think it's sort of like a standalone, but it's within the checklist somewhere. 75 or something. There seems to be more cards than 4 in this one. Well, it's just supposed to be 4 per. It's kind of bizarre. We do have a Chris Chelios. We have a Mike Johnson. This is a rookie card of Mike Johnson, who played on the Habs and played on your Toronto Maple Leafs. Probably played a couple other places. So that's kind of nifty and not the worst of the worst. Mike Johnson wasn't even drafted, I think. Pretty big dude, 6'2", wasn't really drafted, but he did, play good 661 games. And of course, I believe he's a commentator now for hockey, obviously. Here's Grant Fuhr. And this Grant Fuhr would happen to be an insert because it's a golden portrait. So it would be a parallel, golden portrait parallel, I guess. Numbered 44, so that's kind of cool. And then we do have a Luke Robitaille, a Mike Richter, other legend game. I met this guy when I was a kid-ish. Met him in the 90s. And there's another Bobby Lou. So we got 2 rookie cards of Bobby Lou. Yeah, I showed him around a place in New York. And of course I asked him what it was like playing with Gretz, because at the time he was playing with Gretz. It was in 1996. Here we have John LeClair, who won the Stanley Cup with the Habs in 1993 and went to the Cup final, I believe, with Philadelphia. And here's a golden portrait of Ray Bourque. So that's a parallel of Ray Bourque, the sharpshooter himself. Won his Cup, of course, with your Avs. And then we have a Dino Ciccarelli, who played on so many teams, it's ridiculous. well, he's most known actually probably for the Minnesota North Stars. And a Pierre Dagenet, who was on the Habs for a little bit. Pierre Dagenet, out of Blainville, Quebec. Believe it or not. Trying to get these all squared away. Felix Potvin, Felix the Cat, another one of Paul Kariya, and this is numbered 1 of 25. So it would be a golden BeeHive Gold Team BeeHive. So that's kind of cool. These are pretty nifty rainbowy cards. I like that. And there we have a Dougie Weight, and we have a Ted Lindsay Golden Oldies, Golden Original. Let's see what else we can muster and maneuver within these boxes. And we have a Mark Recchi. We have a Pierre Dagenet, another Pierre Dagenet. Again, played on the Habs. We have a Craig Hillier, which would be a Golden Parallel Future Stars. And then we have hit a second auto. And the auto again would be just a basic prospect, and it's Aaron Miller. Aaron Miller, prospect auto. So that's the second auto. It's actually pretty good odds considering you only guaranteed one. I would have appreciated getting a legend, but that appears to have not occurred, sadly, tragically, disappointingly. Let's continue on, man. So we do have a Cujo, we have an Eric Lindros, we have an Adam Oates, and we have a rookie card of Joe Thornton. So it is indeed his rookie year rookie card. So that's kind of cool. That's awesome. That's really nice. Cool rookie card of our man. Joe Thornton, first overall in 1997. And here we have Patrick Roy, we have Mike Modano, we have Grant Fuhrer, and we have Mathieu Garon, who I believe he was played on Pittsburgh and Montreal, unless I'm wrong or mistaken. We have Keith Tkachuk. We have, oh cool, we have another rookie of Patrick Elias, that's not bad. We have Douglas Waite. We have the Wayner. And yeah, Doug Waite and the Wayner. Okay, we have the Dominator. We have, oh cool, we have a Golden Original of Johnny Bower. And we have Joe Sakic, Golden Portrait, as well as a Jocelyn Thibault, who is a 10th overall. That's basically it, guys. I'll do a quick recap. Okay, guys, time for the recap. So we received a good 40 plus of these sick, large mammals of base. Really cool cards, including some legends intermixed and so on. But we certainly got a big sort of lot of 40 of these bad boys. What else did we get? With regard to rookie cards from the CHL Future Stars list, these are also considered, some of them considered base, I would say, but if they are well-known rookies, they're considered rookie cards. We did hit the Mathieu Garon, who's a Habs prospect. Pierre Dagenet out of Blainville, Quebec, is a Montreal Canadiens prospect. Not a Montreal Canadiens prospect, he played with the Habs for a couple of years while he was in the NHL. We did get the Bobby Lou, so we hit the Roberto Luongo rookie card. In fact, we hit it twice. It was so nice. So that's kind of cool. So a big stack of these. And then in terms of our autos, actually, we hit two CHL Star autos. So they're a little bit more sort of middling. But we did hit the Sergei Varlamov, who I believe played a game or so with St. Louis at one point, but in the NHL. But he's mostly KHL or European player, as well as Aaron Miller. So those would be our two autos. Two autos is actually kind of decent because normally you're guaranteed one, so getting two is always a good thing. Okay, in terms of our Golden Originals of old school players, we certainly hit a few of those. We hit the Andy Bathgate, we hit two Ted Lindsay, strangely. We did hit the Johnny Bower, as well as the Johnny Busick, so those are all cool. In terms of our BeeHive teams, we actually hit 2 of these, and they are super stunning looking rainbow parallels, I guess, or rainbow cards. Peter Forsberg we hit, and we actually hit the Paul Kariya golden team. And this Paul Kariya is numbered 1 of 25, and the Forsberg's numbered 9 of 25. And then we did hit a golden parallel of the CHL players. It would be Hiller again. So that's kind of neat, kind of cool to receive that. We received a bunch of golden portraits of our base, so parallels of our base. I think we're guaranteed 6, so we received 6, including, I guess, the rookie one, CHL one. But we hit the Lindros, we hit the Hasek, we hit the Ray Bourque, the Grant Fuhrer, as well as the Joe Sakic, which is kind of nice, kind of cool. Love Joe. We actually hit 3 rookie cards, so that's kind of nice. We hit the Mike Johnson, who I believe is undrafted, unless I'm mistaken or confused. We hit the Patrick Elias, who played a good 20 years in the NHL with New Jersey, 2nd-round pick, super stud, a legend of our game, as well as Joe Thornton. So we actually hit the rookie card, Joe Thornton. I wasn't even aware that we had this, but of course he was drafted in 1997, first overall. So we actually hit his rookie card, which is probably the best one to hit, along with the LUONGO'S. So that's basically it, guys. A really interesting break. If you can get it, I think the CHL autos are so much more prominent than the legend autos. So when you buy this box, you do have a shot to hit a legendary player, a Ted Lindsay or Johnny Bower or something auto. Likelihood, I guess you'll hit the CHLs. That was my experience, at least. Hope you enjoyed the break. If you did, provide a like. If you didn't, just leave me a comment under the video and let me know what you'd like to see. Also, what you'd like me to break. So I'm Fulton Cards. Please subscribe. I'm Fulton Cards live and direct from Montreal, Quebec, as opposed to Brooklyn, New York today.